Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for tuning in. I wasn't going to do a live tonight, but after my awesome encounter with Mr. Quentin today, I thought I'd come on and read 2 stories for Quentin Jr. Don't forget to review my Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. On with the show. And I have one book, which is because it's going to be a very cold day, and it already is doing this in Michigan. My hometown.
Home the state that you're born in.
Yeah. Snowman Magic by Catherine Tegan. Illustrated by Brandon Dorman.
And you picked this book for?
Quentin Jr. It had been snowing all day. Snowy. George was bored. There was no school, so he needed something to do. He kept on looking outside the window. Would it ever stop? The next morning, the sun was shining. When George looked out the window, everything was brilliant white. The snow was so bright, it almost was hard to look at. Drifted high against the slope in his backyard. George put on his white socks and his snow pants and his flannel shirt, and then he put on his snow jacket, and then his boots, and then his mittens, and then his hat. He put on a lot of things. And he was ready.
Show it slowly.
Huh?
Show it slowly. There you go.
Outside, the air smelled clean and cold. George plunged into the snow. It was fluffy, but crunchy too. He made a snowball and threw it against the tree. It was very, very quiet. George took some snow and packed it into a small ball. Then he started rolling. The ball in the snow, the ball got bigger and bigger. When the ball got too big and heavy to roll, he stopped rolling near the bottom of the slope. And then he started rolling a medium-sized ball. He put the top on the ball. He finally made the ball for the top. I wonder what he's making. It looks like a snowman. I wonder if he's making a snowman. George went inside the house and found a scarf in the closet, a carrot in the refrigerator. In the old days of his mother told him people used to make pieces of coal and use them to make eyes, but there wasn't any coal in George's house, so he found 2 buttons and brought them outside with the scarf and the carrot. So I brought 3 things. He carefully pushed the buttons into the small ball near the top. He stuck the carrots in the center. He found a few small twigs and stuck them in the center. He found a few small twigs and used them to make his mouth. He wrapped the scarf between the top ball and the middle ball and found the 2 branches to stick to the sides of the middle ball. It was a perfect snowman. Wrong page. Flip it over. Nobody wants to see the front again. Oh, wait. George turned his head. He thought that he saw the snowman smiling at him. Could it be? On the side of the page. We forgot about that part. Time for a snack, said George. He went out inside the house and he got 2 mugs of hot chocolate and some cookies. He put them on the snow table. Would you like something to eat? George asked. I can't drink chocolate, the snowman, but a cookie would be nice. It was magic. It was magic. After their snack, George made a cave, tunneling deep into the slope. He piled up snowballs at the entrance. Then he threw a couple at the snowman. The snowman made some snowballs and threw them back at George. The long branch arms helped him throw the snowball very far. It was hard to say who won the fight, but it was still fun.
So he had a snowball fight with the snowman?
Snowball fight with the snowman.
Awesome.
The snowman chased George around the yard, and then George chased the snowman. The snowman couldn't move that fast, so it was easy for George to sneak up on him. Snowman like, my mom flipped the camera around, so I'm like, bye.
So Mama and Miss Tammy are watching.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Miss Tammy. It was starting to get dark. George didn't want to go inside, but his mother was calling him. Goodbye, snowman. He said, I will see you tomorrow. George thought he heard the snowman say, good night. The next day, it was warmer. The sun was even brighter, and the snow was shrinking. George played with him all day, but he couldn't tell that the snowman didn't have quite the same energy.
Oh my God, I'll make it out of here.
Say about the back of the place. It's my little sister. Oh. Yeah. I don't know how to say that in words. How to describe the picture. Then it was Monday. George had to go to school. It was another bright day and warm day. He came home when the snowman was almost gone. The scarf and the carrot and the buttons had slid down. He could hardly recognize the snowman. The cave had collapsed too, and the snow table had melted. A snow table? They must needed a lot of cold ice nails. Yay! He reminds me of a kid from a movie that I I forgot what it was called, but it has Santa Claus in it. The next morning, George looked out of his window. It was snowing. He couldn't wait. That's how I feel when I'm in Michigan and it's snowing. To build his snowman again.
So Miss Tammy has a little boy named Mikey. They're in Michigan. So what do you think Mikey could do since they have a ton of snow outside?
I think Mikey could go build a magical snowman and maybe he'll talk to you too.
That would be awesome.
And I have another book. Now don't blame me about this. The boys who are watching. But if that was a boy book, I think it's a boy book. I will read a girl book. It's called Space Princess Starlight Adventures. I got this from a Scholastic book fair in kindergarten.
Yep.
Oh, the stickers are bad. Far away on the planet Pardon, there lived a girl named Barbie. She and her father lived in an animal preserve and took care of all the creatures. Barbie enjoyed singing and hoverboarding. She also had a secret power. She could move objects with her mind. Like this. Oh, with her mind instead of use your hands like with the book. I think that'd be cool because then I could do this and everything to read. One day, Barbie's father told her that the ruler of the galaxy, King Constantine, had chosen her for a very special mission. The king needed her to help save the stars from disappearing. Wow. Why would the stars disappear? Asked Barbie. Your mother used to say that it was because people were forgetting to look up, explained her father. Everyone is so busy. The stars had no one to dance with. Barbie didn't want to leave her father, but then she remembered that her mother used to call her little Starlight. Barbie touched the necklace her mother had given her years ago. She knew she had to help. Maybe one of those stars are her mama. Did I skip all the way to the back? No, I did not, for some reason. Anyway. At King Constantine's palace, Barbie met the teammates. The page wants to flip back. At King Constantine's let's rewind that. At King Constantine's palace, Barbie met her teammates. They all came from different planets. Sally was the intergalactic hoverboarding champion. Karina and Sheena were twins who could manipulate gravity and change gravity and change their colors. The Prince Leo was the fastest pilot in the galaxy. I guess he's kind of like Luke Skywalker.
Han Solo.
That's who I meant. I don't watch a lot of Star Wars. Uh-oh. After dinner, the king's musicians began playing the music that was slow and boring. Barbie used her special powers to gather the sound all around her and create a new song. Everyone loved it and started dancing except King Constantine. "This is not how you dance," said the king. "But isn't there more than one way to do things?" Barbie asked. "In this castle, I make the rules," King Constantine declared. Constantine, whatever his name is. The next morning, I'm going to call him Khan. It's easy to remember as Khan. King Khan briefed the team on their mission. The stars disappeared. The galaxy would grow cold and dark. The king's solution was to use his Satotron.
Yeah.
Satotron.
Yeah.
Your name. I'm calling him Khan because it's much easier.
Okay.
"This machine will shock the stars back into dancing," said the king. He needed to
The recruits?
He needed the recruits to help them navigate the Satotron to the heart of the galaxy. Barbie didn't think shocking the stars was the right thing to do, but she didn't say anything because King Khan was already angry with her. First page. Barbie and her friends began training for the mission. The king put Barbie and Sheena on the team and Sally and Karina on the other. It was a hoverboard race. A song stuck in my head. Barbie and Sharina were on their way ahead. When they saw that Sally and Karina were in trouble, 2 huge blocks were going to crush Sally. Barbie quickly used her mind powers to move the 2 blocks, and Sally was saved. King Khan was angry at that Barbie had stopped to help her teammates, but he was impressed by her special abilities. The king had one more training exercise in the team. For the team, he needed them to capture an alien creature called a Starlian. What that's called. To bring it back to him. Barbie and her teammates blasted off to the Starlian's planet and quick found one of the creatures. You shouldn't do that. He evil. I feel like he evil.
He's evil.
I feel like it. Oh, it's so cute. I know what to do, Barbie said. She started drumming, and soon the teammates joined the music. She was doing that. And the Starlian, and whoosh, the net fell over it. But when Barbie looked at the trapped Starlian, she felt sorry for it and set it free. The king was furious. Furious.
What does furious mean?
It means very, very angry. Angrier than angrier. A Starlian was the only thing that could guide them to the heart of the galaxy and protect them from magnetic storms. Barbie tried to I'm going to say change the subject.
Let me see.
Starts with the A.
Apologize?
Apologize. But King Khan removed her from the team. He must be furious. I said furious. Oh, Sheehan has Alexa too, but it's just people. Barbie was upset and called her father with the bad news. You might be able to fix it, her father said. That's it, Barbie said. I can fix it, and I'm the only one who can. Meanwhile, the book's different. Meanwhile, Barbie's teammates tried to reason with King Khan. Barbie knows how to be a leader, Sally explained. It takes her heart. Just then, Barbie appeared with the Starlian. She had played her music. I don't know what's wrong with me. And the Starlian had liked it so much that it had agreed to come back with her.
Show me. Where are you at? Reluctantly, the king let Barbie return to the team. Yay. Barbie's back on the team. Look at how cute that Starlian is.
So cute. Cuties. Cute. That's what it looks like. But cuter. There's a ton more pages.
Nope.
This is kind of like Star Trek. They're going everywhere in space. The next day, Barbie and the team sped off into their mission. Okay. To the heart of the galaxy, the king guarded his Satatron as Barbie, Leo, Karina, Sheena, and Sally navigated the ship through the magnetic storm. Magnetic storms were dangerous, but luckily the Starlian guided them. Suddenly, a giant piece of magnetic debris crashed. Debris.
The S is kind of silent.
Why do they do that?
Come on.
Debris crashed into one of the ship's thrusters.
Yep, thrusters.
I said thrusters. Leo went outside to make repairs. The energy roared back to life, but Leo was hit by debris and knocked. Everything is going weird. Leo was hit by debris and knocked away from the ship. Barbie quickly asked Sheena and Karina to use their gravity skills to save their friend from floating away into space. Can you do this? Barbie said encouragingly. Trust me. Slowly and carefully, the team was able to pull Leo back inside. That's probably what they're doing. Probably pulling the gravity and you're here. You're fine. Rub some dirt on it, kid.
Come on. Goofy.
Got hurt, rubbed some dirt on it. Soon the team landed on a deserted planet.
Deserted?
Deserted planet. Soon the team landed on a deserted planet. They
I'm not trying to go up there.
entered
I'm trying to go up there.
a deep cavern
Okay.
and found the bright star. It was the heart of the galaxy. King Khan activated. I had my moment. Activated the Satatron, which set off a huge charge of electricity and caused the cavern to shake. But nothing happened. The stars, they aren't dancing. The king said, How can that be? I don't know how that can be. You fine. Rub some dirt on it. Barbie caught one of the falling stars. She knew she had to do something. Barbie listened with her heart. All the sounds around her. I hear nothing. How can you listen to sounds? I wish you all heard this. Missed a pig. No, I didn't. Everything's going on. Whoa, this is pretty. I don't know where her legs are. It's a song. Barbie said, Can you hear it? She put her hand around her mother's necklace and began to sing. Barbie's friends joined her. La la la. Doesn't say that at all. Their energy was so strong that Barbie's outfit magically transformed into a beautiful gown, and she started to glow.
Gown? G-O-W-N? Turned into a beautiful gown?
Transformed into a beautiful gown and started to glow.
Like a star?
Like a star, because I'm a pretty star. Slowly, the stars began to grow brighter and brighter. We just had to remember to look up and dance. Barbie said, smiling. Everyone cheered. The galaxy was saved. La 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 la, yeah! I'm doing the same thing. Cheering. Hey, I'm everywhere. My mom says I'm the weather man on the thing because they're like, where am I? At the palace, there was a huge celebration. I was right about you. King Khan told Barbie, you're not destructive or threatening. You are an original. The king declared her Princess Starlight. Barbie promised to help the king rule the galaxy. But first she wanted to sing and dance with her friends. If she's going to rule the galaxy, doesn't she have to marry him?
Yeah, he declared her a princess.
I don't know what that means. No more pages. But, yeah, stickers, but, oh, there's a movie. But I hope there's not actually a lesson in it. You know what? There is. Don't judge a book by its cover.
That's right. And everybody's got hidden talents. You just have to work together.
Like I can
to
do this.
figure out what they are. So thank you guys for tuning in. And
Happy Veterans Day.
yeah, we hope that Quentin Jr. was able to catch the video.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if you haven't done so, comment below where you guys are watching from so we know where our friends are at.
Yeah, and if you're from Michigan, put a thumbs up if you want to.
All right, till next time, we'll see y'all later.
Bye.